Alright, so it looks like David Moyes is going to be unemployed very soon. West Ham have been an absolute dumpster fire this season, like 17th? And it's not like they have bad players either, so yeah, we're going to fix them today. First person I looked to replace was Cresswell. Like 60 pace on a left back is unacceptable, so I bought AJ Pedrosa in for 15 mil. Next up was the right center back, and I know they just signed Kerr, but bro is just straight up not good enough, so I bought in Philip Lienhart for another 15 mil. And finally, I felt that we needed some firepower, so I went to rent and bought in a star man, Martin Terrier, for 44 big ones. Now the team is Terrier, Scamacca, Bowen, Paqueta, Rice, Pedrosa, Aguirre, Zuma, Lienhart, Kufal, and Fabianski in goal. And goal for the season, I think we can get top 10. I know they're struggling in real life right now, but you know what? I got confidence. And that confidence was backed up in game number 1, as after a couple good chances, Scamacca converted a rebound to get the season started off nicely. Had Chelsea away next though, and yeah, like their squad's worth $2 billion or something. Like, what can you really do? We successfully took our anger out on Bournemouth though, as we slapped 3 past them with Rice, Paqueta, and Scamacca all getting a bite out of the cherries. And after a quick draw against Leeds, we started our campaign in the European competition nobody cares about. To be honest, y'all, I'm probably not gonna show any more of these group stage games. Like, we bodied them as expected, could have been like 4. Against Newcastle though, it wasn't as easy, as despite Scamacca tapping in early, St. Max Cannon won in to equalize, but eventually Bowen went through and finished to get us to 3 points. Shifted focus to the Carabao for a second at the Amex, Danny Ings snagged one to pull out a nice 1-0 win, and then a solid away win at Forest courtesy of Terrier's first goal meant we were sitting 5th after 6 games. Started September with a 3-3 draw to Palace, and after we traveled to North London for a hard game against Spurs. Yeah, this was a tough one, man, as Son scored early and Lonley got the easiest goal of his life for a demoralizing 2-0 loss. And it was horrible timing, as right after we had to welcome Senor Guardiola and his Norwegian robot to the London Stadium. But somehow we had our best performance of the season, as we created and finished off 3 separate one-on-ones for a famous 3-1 upset. Moved on in the Carabao as well, and then at Molyneux, Terrier slid in the only goal of the game to make it 3 impressive wins in a row. Streak was ended real quick though by Liverpool, as despite Scamacca bagging early, Liverpool did Liverpool things and we lost a close one 2-1. Couldn't bounce back against Fulham either, as even though we straight dominated, Mitro went through for their only chance of the game and we lost a heartbreaker. It wasn't looking good, yo, as we had first place Man United after, but Rashford choked the weak footer while Terrier hit the post, and a point got us somewhat back on track, and a home win against Everton gave us some peace of mind going into the chaos of December. Didn't start the month off well, as at Southampton we could only muster up a draw as Armstrong scored a header and Terrier had to save us in the 86th. Had to dust it off though, as we had Arsenal next, but we had a first half of nightmares as Odegaard and Jesus both produced finishes to put us down 2. However, we had the best second half of the season as Terrier, Rice, and finally Bowen all got a goal to complete a miraculous comeback. But only settled for a draw at Brentford after though, and then we traveled to the Midlands for a Carabao Cup quarter-final against Leicester. We exchanged goals in the first minutes of the game, but after Bowen got the lead back for us, we held on and moved on to the semi. On Christmas Day, we went to Villa Park, and I thought we delivered a nice Christmas gift with Bowen getting the only goal, but a rogue Villa equalizer meant we had to split the points. And after a disappointing home loss to Wolves, we had to face the oil gauntlet at the Etihad with all the momentum against us. But we actually went through early with Bowen, and while Haaland did get one back late, we got points off City again for a solid end to the year. At the halfway point, we sat in 8th, kinda cooled off after a hot start to the season, but still on track for top 10 nonetheless. Got a bad draw in the Carabao though with Chelsea, and the first leg went about as you'd expect, as Felix scored twice to cancel out a Rice penalty. Actually had the entire January in London, funnily enough, but we weren't laughing when Fulham knocked us out of the FA Cup early in dominant fashion. We were winless in 5 at this point, and our next game was against Tottenham. But yo, after exchanging goals in the first 10 minutes and the worst bicycle kick attempt of all time, Bowen tucked away the winner in the 63rd. Palace away was a lot calmer, as goals from Scamacca and Bowen got us a comfortable 2-0 win. However, at Stamford Bridge, our Carabao Cup dreams ended, as even though Terrier scored first, Moreno equalized in the second half, and that was that for the Cubs. Our rebound was at the Emirates, and this time it was a lot less dramatic, as a Scamacca tap-in was enough for the 3 points. And a little draw against Southampton led to a revenge game against Chelsea at home, and they might have clipped us in the cup, but it was the Martin Terrier show in the league, as he got a weak foot brace to get us a huge win. And to finish out February, we got another solid win at the King Power, and that left us in 7th and in touching distance of Europe with 11 games left to go. Only 4 games in March, and I decided to switch focus to the Conference League for now, where we probably got the toughest draw possible in Monaco. We started off dominant as Paqueta and Scamacca gave us a strong 2-goal cushion, but a late Embolo cracker made it a little complicated. But they were no match for us in London, as Terrier got himself a nice brace to send us through to the quarters. Against Leeds, Terrier continued to be the signing of the season as he fed Scamacca and also snagged one himself. And then we traveled all the way to Norway for the quarterfinal against Bodø Glimt. It was that man again, Terrier, with the goal, just in insane form, but we could only manage one going into leg 2. London Stadium is our fortress though, and this time it was Bowen who struck first, but I mean Terrier just couldn't help himself, you know, and he put us out of reach and into the semis. Drew 2-2 to Forest after though, and then we went to Anfield for a big challenge. We were maybe 6 games unbeaten at this point, but yeah, we we got humbled. Yo, Mohamed Salah is very good at football. He got a brace. Our great form still had us in the European fight though, and look at the gap between 7th and 8th, bro. 17 points. We were kind of dropping out of that race though, as against the Saudis, St. Max and Skamaka traded goals and we had to split the points. So honestly, at this point, I thought the Conference League was more important, where we had Villarreal in the semifinals. First leg in London was very, very cagey, and only a couple half chances both ways led to goose eggs all round. But second leg, we turned it on as Paqueta scored from a free kick and Terrier produced some magic once again, and we were into the final. And after simulating the last couple league games, it was time to stare down Freiburg for the trophy. Alright, let's get it going. It's Freiburg. Should be easy. Should be easy. We got Martin Terrier, superstar. You feel me? Here we go already. Skamaka, send him away. Terrier inside on your right foot. Get a finesse off. It's just too easy for my man. Pedrosa, I see Paqueta inside. Good space. Looked it out to Declan Rice. Declan Rice got some space. Declan Rice forced a save. In the corner, Paqueta inside. Lineheart with a good header. It's another good save. I think it's against his old club too. Lineheart with another header. Yo, what's going on? Lopez into the box. Got a little space over to Grifo. Back inside to Lopez. Lopez has a shots blocked. We're dominating the hell out of this game. Great ball to Terrier from Skamaka again. Terrier over to Rice. Rice gonna finesse one. It's a great finish. It's a great finish. We up 2 now. Terrier on the opposite wing this time. He's gonna go for a left foot. It's saved again. They got a corner though. They got a corner. Doan inside. Salah. Lionheart, great defending against your old team, my boy. Lovely. Composed. Now we out. Terrier over to Skamaka. Over to Bowen. Bowen somehow on your left. Oh my god, great finish. I don't know how you squeeze that in, but we'll take it. They making substitutions like it's gonna change anything. You know what, Bowen? Go for this moonshot real quick. Love to see it. You know what, Paqueta running through. You know why not go for the little chip? Oh my god, he scored it. Oh my god. Yo, we're just too nasty. Yo, we're just too nasty. And yeah, that's gonna do it, yo. Mad Slight 4-0. 4 different goal scorers, man. Every single big player showed up. That's a nice trophy, yo. Aesthetically pleasing as hell. So yeah, here we go. West Ham win a trophy before Spurs. Okay, I see the jokes already. Ended up finishing 7th in the league as expected. I mean, we were kind of locked into that. Liverpool won the league on goal difference to Spurs. Oh, yo, that one hurts. That one hurts. Anyway, United 3rd, Chelsea 4th, Man City, Arsenal. We'll check out the signings first. Adrian Pedrosa, 57 games played. Man is tired, bro. 3 goals, 2 assists. Went up 2 to 79. Jesus Christ, we played a lot of games this season. 55 for Lionheart. He went up by 2 to 80. He got 1 goal. But as you could probably tell, the star man, Martin Terrier, 57 games played, 22 goals, 16 assists. Went up by only 1 to 82. But who cares? Look at the stats, bro. He was our leader in both statistical categories. Then it was Jared Bowen, 19-5, Skamaka, 16-6, Paqueta, 12-15. And that's gonna be about it. Honestly, just a very successful season all around, man. Europa League qualification, got a little trophy, got 7th place. All 3 signings played well. All 3 signings contributed. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. Comment ideas for future videos. Share the video to people who you think would like it. And I'll see you in the next one.